coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail Valley. Good morning, worldwide. If you're watching us online, this is a live shot from Blue Sky Basin. Look at the sunrise coming up. Look at the colors over the Colorado Rockies. It is going to be absolutely fantastic this morning, but you are going to need your sunscreen for certain. I am Rick Messmer here in the studio. Thank you for joining me. We'll be on from 7 to 9 a.m. live. We're going to send Mark Sassy into Lion's Head. He's going to give you live looks out in the street. And then we've already sent Ashley over the pass. She's over in Keystone and going to give you live reports from Keystone, our Summit County, one of our Summit County resorts, and it's a beautiful day over there as well. Epic Pass has gone on sale. Do you know this, for next year? And also Epic for everyone. Epic Pass itself came out about 11 years ago, and it totally transformed the entire industry. Now we've got something new, and it's actually really fun. I've been talking about this on chairlifts with people who are visiting. Epic for everyone is a way that you can literally choose the mountains you're going to ski, whether you want access to holiday skiing and riding or not. You can literally cherry pick what you want. So think about that. Epic for everyone. Also, we do have the Epic service members, only $129 for a military Epic Pass. If you are active or retired military and their dependents, and a veteran is $529. Then you can do, of course, the Epic Local. You can also do this new program, Epic for everyone. So think about it. Go online to learn more. How many days are you going to ski and ride in Vail, Beaver Creek? Maybe you're going to go to Whistler. What do you want? You can actually literally cherry pick it. Over in Beaver Creek, we've got a great opportunity. It's springtime. Lots of people chasing the sun and enjoying a lot of time on the decks. You can also enjoy live music at Beaver Creek. And so think about maybe going to the Talons deck, maybe going down into Arrowhead and enjoying some time down there. What I want you to do is ski and ride all over Beaver Creek Mountain, and you're going to have music opportunities basically everywhere you go. This is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's already started. It goes all the way through April 7th, and it's absolutely free. Broken Arrow. We've got live music every Sunday. We've got live music at the Talons on March 2nd all the way through April 6th every Saturday. Again, basically anywhere you want to go on Beaver Creek Mountain, you can have a blast and listen to some live music. What a great way to end your day on Beaver Creek Mountain with some live music. Let's take it into Lion's Head with Mark Sassy now. Mark, you're standing by. You're out in the cold. A little chilly this morning, but it's going to be a beautiful day.
Hey, good morning, Rick. I had fun with you last night at the seniority banquet for Beaver Creek. Great job. We have one more tomorrow night for Vail seniority banquets. We're going to have a good old time, and it is a little cool out here this morning. You can see your breath, but blue skies. It's going to turn out to be another nice day before the weather changes. We're live here in Lion's Head first thing this morning. Details about some other activities happening in Vail every Thursday throughout the wintertime, and there's 2 more Thursdays left for the Helly Hansen Alpine Town Race Series. It's going to be this Thursday and next Thursday. The races take place over at Golden Peak, and all the benefits for the races go to benefit Ski and Snowboard Club Vail, which is the oldest nonprofit organization here in the Valley. So on Thursday, it's going to be a giant slalom, and that's going to be on the main arena, which is right at the base of Golden Peak. The après party and awards are going to be at 4 p.m. at Pazzo's in Vail Village. Now, this is a chance for anybody that thinks they know how to ski race or wants to try it or is a ski racer, whether you're on skis, snowboards, or teleskis, to be a part of it. You can go to Vail's website for more information. Coming up in the first hour, we're going to go south. We're going to introduce you to Periodic Brewing. We're going to swing into Double Diamond and talk to the team over there. We also have an avalanche report, and Ashley's live at Keystone. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Lynette. When I'm not working as the conductor of the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
On your mark, get set, let's go. It goes. Pep rally, pep rally, pep rally. Oh, it's a pep rally.
It's hard, huh?
NBA superstar.
Bounce, biggity bounce, biggity biggity bounce, bounce. When I clap, that stop now.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar. Get more out of zero.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Taking a look at the airport, which is located down in Gypsum, Colorado. It is called EGE, or that's the initials. When you look it up, I would rather you fly in here than fly into Denver, because then you have a 2-hour drive, plus or minus, so maybe 2.5 hours. You got to deal with all the people down there. Fly in and out of Eagle County, and it will be awesome for you, because then you can go straight to the hill. And did you know that if you fly into Eagle County, you can actually ski or ride free that same day? All you have to do is go to the ticket office and show them your boarding pass from that day, and you can ski and ride. On the Snowtail Guy, you guys know it's coming. 142%. This is as of yesterday, March 19th. Statewide, 142% of average. That is great news. For the Colorado River drainage, we're at 140%. We are doing very, very well. People are saying, oh, it's going to be a huge runoff year. Not necessarily. This is as of today, as of yesterday, actually, and it's taken over a 30-year average. So know that we're doing very, very well right now. It depends on how it all melts out, whether we're going to have a great runoff or not. Let's talk about Eagle County and down in Denver. Nice and warm down in Denver, 57 degrees for them. As you come up the I-70 corridor, of course, it's going to get cooler, and the higher up on the mountain, it's going to get even cooler than that. 40 degrees for Vail Village. Up on the mountain, count on 10 degrees cooler. Right here in Avon, we're going to reach about 46 degrees and almost 50 degrees down in Eagle. A nice melt-off going on down there. However, everything changes. We've got clouds moving in later today. We've got big-time clouds for tomorrow. And then Friday, all the way through Monday, we do have a chance for some snow coming our way. Look at those overnight lows. We are back to winter. This weather is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, a huge location right here in Avon. You can also look them up online, sunandski.com. Stay tuned. We've got your conditions up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
All right, time now to talk about your conditions. I'm here in Lion's Head. Let's first talk about Vail. With the spring temperatures, the warm days, the cool nights, you are experiencing now this freeze-thaw situation where the snow is very firm and fast first thing in the morning, and then as the sun comes, it softened things up over the course of the day. This is not the time you want to head out into the back bowls. You want to wait until early afternoon when that snow softens up a little bit. Skiing should be great all around Vail Mountain today. Everything is open, all 5,288 acres, 195 runs, 31 lifts. We've picked up 8 inches of new snow in the past week. Most of that snow fell during the earlier part of that week. A lot of sunshine for the past 5 days. 83 inches is your snow depth. We're at about 308 inches season to date, and there's more snow in the forecast. You heard it from Rick, anywhere from 5 to 15 inches out of this next storm. It's going to kind of coat this this firm snow and bring back the powder, but really the skiing and snowboarding all over Vail Mountain is absolutely phenomenal. All right, we're going to take it to Rick. He's got conditions for Beaver Creek next.
Very often. However, I'm going to disagree with you right now. You do want to go in the back bowls early in the morning if you want to lose the mercury fillings in your teeth. That's what we called it when I was working for the mountain. If you want to go ahead and rattle those all loose, jump back in the back bowls, and you'll be all set, getting taken care of. You don't have to go back to the dentist. You can just knock those fillings right out. I agree with Mark. Definitely follow the sun and let it warm up just a little bit. If you're in Beaver Creek, chase what faces the sun. The skiing and riding is going to be off the charts good today. However, it is spring, just like Mark is saying. It is spring-like conditions out there, so chase the sun. This morning, think about bridges and tunnels coming out in the Bachelor Gulch area. Think about Larkspur Bowl. Think about Rose Bowl. They all face the sun. They face east. That would be great for this morning. You're looking at 290 inches total have fallen on Beaver Creek Mountain and a mid-mountain snow depth of 71 inches. Again, the skiing and riding will be great on Beaver Creek Mountain today. This is mid-mountain. That's right there at Spruce Saddle. That takes you all the way up top. Remember, if you are a brand new skier or rider, you can go up top of Beaver Creek as well. Chair 8, very, very good skiing and riding, nice and easy. There's also a nice little park up there. If you want to try getting into the park, you can learn a little bit about that at the top of Beaver Creek. Over in Summit County, we do have 2 resorts over there. The skiing and riding will be great there as well. I do think they'll actually hold on to a little bit more sunshine over there than we are here because the clouds are going to take just a little bit to get there. But the skiing and riding at Keystone is going to be phenomenal as well. The vistas over there, definitely take those in because you're on the other side of the Gore Range, which is really fun to see. We have all acreage open at Keystone. We're at 3,149. We have a mid-mountain snow depth of 74 inches, all lifts, all runs, and it is going to be absolutely fantastic. Again, no new snow at Keystone in the last 24 hours. However, this storm is on the way. And I do think the Summit County resorts are going to get some as well. Again, depends on who you believe in. Some say we're going to get 5 inches. Some say all the way up to 10 or 15 inches by the time this storm moves out. Stay tuned. We've got lots more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Welcome to Leadville, home of Periodic Brewing, North America's highest craft brewery, sitting at 10,156 feet. Let's go check it out. Hey, Chris. How's it going?
Hey, Ashley. How are you doing?
Good to see you. So you are just one of the owners and founders of Periodic Brewing, really family owned and run, huh?
Yeah, it was established by my brother, youngest brother and his wife, and then myself and my wife in 2015, yeah.
That's incredible. Now tell me about the name and the logo. There's some really cool history behind it.
Periodic Brewing, Leadville's known, PB, lead for Leadville. And it really kind of brings together the mining theme of the town, the mining heritage here. And we just kind of love the way it pulls everything together, yeah.
Okay, now how many brews do you typically have on tap?
We love to create traditional recipes, everything from like light-bodied pilsners all the way through Russian imperial stouts, and we play with the flavors somewhere in between, usually between 6 and 12 beers on tap.
Man, that must be a lot of work.
It is, between recipe creation and also the actual brewing process. Actually, Evan's in the back brewing right now if you want to go check that out.
Absolutely. Oh, hey Evan, I'm Ashley. How's it going?
Good to meet you.
Back here. I
right.
hear that you are not only the brewmaster, but you have several titles around here.
Yeah, co-owner, founder, vice president of operations. It's a busy place.
Obviously a busy place. What are you brewing today?
We're brewing a beer de garde today, a Belgian French style. Nice and crisp, a malty body, very fun beer.
Yum. All right. What are some of the ingredients that go into that?
So we'll use a range of ingredients from all over the world. This time we're using some American two-row, some Belgian Pilsner, a couple of hops that we've never used before in any of our beers. So it's a nice pilot for us.
So where does it start? Where does the brewing process start?
So it'll start over here. We have our hot liquor tun that basically holds hot water. We'll move the hot water into our mash tun where you add the grains and make oatmeal, and you're getting the sugars out of the grains. That's what you're really looking for, is the sugar and flavor out of the malted and kilned grains. Once we have all of that sugar water, we'll remove that, put it in the boil kettle, and boil the beer along with the hops to get the hops distributed throughout the beer for flavor or aroma.
Okay, now in the brewing process, being at this high of an altitude, is there anything that you have to do differently?
One of the key things in our boil process is the hot break. Home brewers will know about that. It's when the proteins foam up and the beer gets very angry. Down at sea level, it's not that bad. Up here, there's so little atmospheric pressure that it'll push beer straight out of the kettle during that hot break. We have to be very careful to get past that point.
Oh, really? So it gets really angry.
It does, yes.
Well, once that's done, you've navigated the altitudinal hazards, then how long does it actually take for the beer to be ready to taste?
Between 2 and 2.5 weeks for most of our beers. Some will go longer, 6 to 8 weeks if they have to age.
That's a lot of love, a lot of work that goes into each one of these beers.
Good bit of patience, yeah.
How much do you typically brew every year?
This facility, we do right around 400 barrels per year, a barrel being 31 gallons in the U.S.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I think it's about time we taste some of your hard work. What do you
Sounds
think?
great.
Up to the tasting room. Chris and Evan, thank you so much for the tour today. And where can people find you?
If you look us up at periodicbrewing.com or on Facebook, we keep our addresses there. You can find out where we are here in Leadville and also in Northeast Denver. We'll always have our beer menu and our food menus online and our events as well.
Nice. Well, cheers to Periodic Brewing.
Cheers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
We are dominated by high pressure, and that is what is bringing all of this sunshine to PHQ. This is Patrol Headquarters. This is from Beaver Creek. Look at that sun just making its way onto the tippy top of Beaver Creek Mountain. Again, like Mark and I talked about, chase the sun this morning. Let it soften up a little bit. It is going to be a gorgeous day. If you do not put sunscreen on, you're going to get roasted out there, and you're going to have those goggle lines that you thought were cool back in the 90s. Not so cool anymore. Please do layer up, and do it every second or third chairlift ride, but the first layer this morning is the most important. We are dominated by high pressure for our region for right now. The Midwest, we are seeing, across the middle section of the country, we are seeing some storms, and then up north it turns into snow. However, we are watching this storm system right here up in Oregon and down into California, make its way into Nevada. That is the storm that's coming later in the week for us. Today, your last chance for the big bluebird skies. You're going to love today, but you do need that sunscreen for today. Look at the highs for our valley. Valley and then down in Denver, almost 60 degrees for them. As you're higher in elevation on I-70, of course, it's going to be cooler. And then when you go up on the mountain, it's even cooler than this. So remember, these are valley floor temperatures. 40 degrees for Vail, 46 for Avon, and almost 50 degrees, lots of melt-off down in Eagle. 5-day forecast, again, there is your change. Depends on who you believe. Actually, Joel Grass from Open Snow just downgraded the storm. He's down to about 13 inches on the biggest side, biggest total, and so that's down just a couple inches, but we do think we're going to get snow on the way. So weather's brought to you by Boost Oxygen. If you're feeling a little bit altitude sickness, maybe you need some Boost Oxygen. It will definitely help. We have Ashley over in Keystone. She's standing by for your first chair next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
Hey, good morning from a very chilly Keystone this morning. It's about 3 degrees right now. It's a chilly one. But listen, they're just they're coming off of, well, not quite done with March, but it's the snowiest March on record here at Keystone with over 7 feet. 85 inches is what they've received in this month alone. And I wanted to introduce you to some really cool people. Well, at least a statue of some really cool people. This is Max and Edna Durkham, but look at the snow is all the way up to their thighs in the sculpture. This usually sits right in the ground, and these guys are way too tall typically for me to be able to walk right up to them. But Max and Edna, the coolest couple that started Keystone, and Max here was the head of ski school when the resort opened in 1970 and 71 for their first season. That's 10 years before Beaver Creek opened. And something that's so cool about these two is that they both lived here for years and years and years, skied most days. And when Max first started skiing, he got his first pair of skis in 1918, and they were made of pine. And then he just used his hunting boots and then just kind of carved a notch in the wood as kind of the bindings. And he kind of went on and he said, you just kind of figured it out on your own. Basically, he said that ash and maple really made better skis than pine. But can you imagine how much the equipment has just improved since his first pair of skis in 1918? And they're such a special couple that in 2003 they renamed Keystone Mountain Durkham Mountain because of how much they contributed. And speaking of how much a great couple has contributed, both the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, they've been around for over 20 years and they know exactly what they are doing. So give Greg and Connie a call while you're in town if you're looking for some incredible investment opportunities. All right, coming up, we have a lot in store for you today, and I'm going to be live here at Keystone, letting you know what's going on with those first chair reports. We're going to let you know what's going on with your UV index and your weather and your roads, so stay with us.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District. And Tegan, the library, there's so many incredible resources, and you brought one that's really great for the kids today.
Yes, I brought the Read It Again bags, and these bags are for checkout for library patrons. They're geared towards any caregiver, parent, babysitter who wants to have like story time in the bag. So there are 10 books within each bag, as well as music CDs, puppets, any type of activity, and a notebook that will tell parents, caregivers, or babysitters what they can do with this bag to provide a story time.
This is amazing. So this is available, just ready to go for you to check out when you walk into the library. And you just have to have a library card?
You just have to have a library card, and there's different themes. So I brought 5 senses, but of course we have all sorts of different themes, and you would just come in and pick it up.
All right, check it out. The Eagle Valley Library District, an incredible resource.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
please, 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 I beg you to put on your super group for today. It is going to be bright blue skies, lots of sunshine, and if you don't put on your super group, then you're gonna get torched on your skin, and you don't want that anymore. We are going to see everything today. We're gonna see a little bit of clouds later in the day. However, look at this, right at 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., we are gonna reach all the way up to a level 6. Now, if this is in the summertime and we have more exposure from the sun because the sun is farther north, we're talking a 10 for today. And so 6 is pretty darn high for the wintertime, so please do layer up with that super group. Again, reapply every second or third chairlift ride. Definitely when you go in to grab some water or to grab some lunch, definitely reapply then, but every second or third chairlift ride, layer up again. You're going to need it. A 6 is a pretty high total for today. Stay tuned. We've got lots more Good Morning Vail. We've got Mark in Lions Head. We've got Ashley over in Keystone. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Time now for some good information about the amazing grooming that Vail and Beaver Creek provide to all of our skiers and riders. So some great information about Vail. Now they've increased their grooming by 30%. They've done that all winter long. So you have access into the back bowls. Let's say you don't have experience skiing the back bowls. It's kind of intimidated you before. Now they have groom runs into the back. Today they groom the slot, which is great access into the backside if you want to head to Blue Sky Basin. Plenty of access back there. Some of the trails that are groomed today, a couple of my favorites on the entire mountain, and this is no joke. 2 of my favorite trails, Gandy Dancer, which is a trail that drops you into North Woods, halfway down past South Rim as you're making your way off a top of Chair 4, brings you back down to the base of Chair 11 where you can ride back up to the top of the mountain. Gandy Dancer's groomed. Then also into Game Creek Bowl, lift number 7, they've groomed Ouzo. Ouzo cruises right by the Game Creek Club and brings you down to the base of Chair 7. That's another one of my favorite trails, and that one is also groomed today. If you go to Vail's website, you'll see the entire grooming report. There's always a plethora of trails that are groomed, and they also leave some of those trails that are ungroomed if you want to have a little more of the firm snow and the choppy snow to practice your skiing and snowboarding. All right, we have a road report coming up next. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
When freedom is threatened around the world, when floodwaters rise and wildfires rage, wherever the fight, whoever the enemy, when America needs her best, she sends a soldier. Do you have what it takes? Find out at GoArmy.com/warriors.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
All right, you are looking at a live shot from our back patio this morning. It is a very chilly start to the morning. As I made my way over here to Keystone, I surpassed some temperatures, I passed over Vail Pass, and then also some areas where it was about 0 degrees, 1 degree. Here at Keystone right now, it's about 3 degrees, and the gondola is just kind of getting started to take the employees up in the mountain, and we're starting to see that sun peek out just a little bit. But once it does, we are really going to be seeing some really nice warm temperatures, whether you are standing on the valley floor or if you are going up to ski and ride today. So our highs will be reaching into the upper 30s in the valley, and then also depending on what mountain you go to, our mid-mountain conditions will also be in the 30s today. A lot of sunshine ahead, and we will be seeing just a gorgeous bluebird Colorado day that we all love so much. I don't know about you, but these kind of days make me so happy. Now, you really got to soak up that sunshine today because we're not going to be seeing it again for a while. So we will be seeing maybe a little bit more cloud cover today because tomorrow we are going to see our next system moving into the state, and it really looks like the southern mountains are going to be favored. About 6 to 12 inches is what they're saying on opensnow.com out of that system between tomorrow morning and Friday morning. So, you know, we'll keep you updated on what's going on. But for today, put that sunscreen on and get ready for a great day on the mountain. Now, on my way over here on Vail Pass especially, there are some pretty slick black ice spots because of all the melting that snow has been doing in the sunshine. But other than that, the roads are in really good shape, and we're going to take a closer look next.
This is a live shot from I-70. You can see relatively dry road conditions here and light traffic. People zooming by in the camera right there. Again, pretty good conditions, and Ashley absolutely nailed it on the head. I was just going to talk about that, Ashley. Thank you so much. Because of the warm temperatures in the afternoon, you get quite a bit of melt off from the snow on the sides of the roads. And this morning, Ashley just talked about it's 2 or 3 degrees at Keystone. It's 12 here in Avon. That has all frozen, and so those are little patches of black ice, just like Ashley mentioned. So please be very careful. I looked up on coloradotrip.org. That is your source for anywhere in our state. And the only thing for I-70, they're talking about the Glenwood Canyon rock mitigation, that they are doing some cleanup there, and so we do have a little bit of restrictions there. And then the only other thing on I-70 is the closure of the actual bike path in Glenwood Canyon, and that's it. Again, I got this information from coloradotrip.org. From your cell phone while driving, dial 511. Please do it hands-free, and you can get this information from there as well. Also, ecalert.org is a great opportunity for Eagle County. Stay tuned. We've got your avalanche report coming up next.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
We have had an interesting winter, one of the best winters on record, one of the best winters in recent memory for many of us. Many people don't remember when it snowed this much in Colorado. However, with that much snow does bring avalanches. We saw naturally triggered avalanches that were coming across I-70. If you drive Officers Gulch right now, you can see on both sides of the road avalanche paths that haven't slid, some of them since the 30s, and you see big, huge trees that were taken up by some of these avalanches. I mention all of this because it doesn't take much to kick off an avalanche. Right now, Vail and Summit County, this is from Colorado Avalanche Information Center, CAIC, and this is what I'm looking at on my iPad as well, and it only says moderate, and so people are thinking, yes, I can do anything. Still dig your snow pits, still have your beacon, still have your shovel, still have your probe, still have your buddy that knows more than you in the backcountry. And you need to do this even when we're a level 2 or a level 1. Level 2 is moderate. Some of Colorado has dropped all the way down to a level 1 low. However, remember, we're going to go from these big, huge slab avalanches to the springtime avalanches where it's really heavy, dense snow. Never ride alone. Again, if you can have someone trained at your level or better, that is going to be great for you. Not great for them if they're significantly more trained than you are. And the other thing to remember is it only takes one to say no. That's when people get in trouble, is everybody says go, go, go. One person says no in your party, listen to that person and back off. That is what may save your life. Be careful in the backcountry, and when it's a day like this, you might want to ski the groom stuff anyway. Ashley's got your first chair from over in Keystone in just a minute.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
All right, in the gondola, making my way up to the top of Keystone Mountain this morning. I just want to show you my view. Can I just, oh my goodness, as we start to see that sun come up, you can see over to Buffalo Mountain and Red Mountain, and also the town of Silverthorne and Dillon, and it really is just going to be such a great day to get out and to do some skiing and riding. And you know, something that's really cool about Keystone is that they have night skiing, and right now with our sunset happening after 7 o'clock, that means you can watch the sunset while you're out night skiing, and they're going to be doing that through March 24th every day. So it's the longest ski day in Colorado, and I'm about to get some professionals loading on the gondola with me. We'll see if I intimidate any of the ski patrollers with my camera equipment here. You're going to be surprised when they get off TV first thing in the morning. Oh, hey! Morning, you're on live TV. Hi. So listen, we're gonna be heading up to 11,600 feet. We'll have more First Chair reports with the rest of our crew here. And right now we're gonna send things over to Mark for a look at that local weather forecast.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, giving you a live shot from Summit County, Keystone. This is the Keystone Lakeside Village. This area right here, you can actually go and feed the big trout that hang out in that pond during the summertime, and it's ice skating during the wintertime, right kind of in the heart of the Keystone area. Sunshine all around Eagle and Summit County for today. This will be our last day of sunny, warm weather for the next 3, 4, 5 days, and today is going to be a nice day. It's a little cool out here first thing, but that sun has already made its way up and over, casting a shadow over the top of the Arabelle here in Lions Head. And our temperatures today for Vail midday, we'll be hitting close to 39, 40 degrees late in the afternoon. Sunshine all day long. Protect your eyes. Wear plenty of sunscreen. Apply your sunscreen multiple times throughout the day. Before you head out first thing this morning to ski or snowboard, and then continually adding it, you know, every hour and a half while you're out on the mountain, and hydrate often too. At these higher elevations, you need to have plenty of water in your system. If you're going to head to Summit County today or Breckenridge, our temperatures there, 39, so pretty nice at Keystone, 30 at Breckenridge, 40 for mid-mountain temperatures at Vail, 37 for Beaver Creek. This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. We're going to swing in Double Diamond next, talk to Brian Richards about some of the stuff they have going on and some great sales they have. We'll be right back.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra. Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Hey, welcome back. We're inside Double Diamond. Bryant Richards, my weekly interview on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
What's
love
up?
it. I always love seeing you on Wednesdays. We always have a good time.
I have more fun seeing you.
Yeah, well, you know, we're always trying to spread the love with everybody that, you know, we're always here to help you make your day better out on the hill.
Yeah.
And, you know, we get a lot of people coming in either struggling with just sometimes with the conditions or with equipment and always wondering why. And so today I want to kind of go over a couple things like how we can kind of make your day better up on the hill. Yeah, and starting with tuning.
So I want to ask you, so this is, you hear people coming in there saying, you know what, I'm just sticking, my skis aren't moving, or you know, I go to put the ski on the edge and it just slides out. Like, I tune my skis once a year and that should be enough, right?
Yeah, and a couple things I usually look for too with skis is, you know, when we look at the base of this ski, I just pulled the ski as an example because it obviously needs a little bit of a tune, but when you see the base is really, really white, that's usually a good sign that we need to put some wax on it so it'll glide over the snow a little bit easier. And then I also like to check the edges too, so I'll just take my fingers and I'll run it up. You kind of feel some burrs, some bumps. It's not a smooth edge like it should be. And so when you're on the firmer, harder snow like we see in the mornings kind of before noon now, if you don't have a good edge and you don't have a good wax on the ski, typically the skis are going to run a little bit sluggish and a little bit slower, and it's going to be a little harder to get the ski on edge.
So just like us as humans, when we have dry skin and we have dry, flaky skin, you moisturize it, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah, we use an infrared waxer, so typically the wax lasts a little bit longer on the infrared waxer. There is actually no scraping, so we rub the wax on behind the waxer, and then we roto buff it with a machine, and then we get a really nice finish. So on a new ski, you look at a brand new ski, you see how shiny it is on the base. This ski already comes with some wax from the factory. Obviously, we would still detune the tip and tail a little bit so it's not so catchy, and then wax it. But that's kind of what a new base should look like. You know, much shinier.
Put them right next to each other.
Yeah, it glides much, much easier. And, you know, a lot of people just don't understand, like, hey, I tune my skis once a year, but they want to have a good time. They're only skiing for a couple days. So we offer a great selection of tuning. We have a couple different options, whether you just want to wax, an edge and wax, a grindstone wax, or a full tune. So full tunes obviously include the whole 9 yards, P-Tex, edge, wax, a grind, a pass on the stone, and a pass on the belt. So depending on what you need, we'll kind of take a look and see what, you know, what fits you best.
So my question now, obviously, behind the wax in the base, there's a thing called the structure, which those machines put in there.
Absolutely.
And your skis require a different type of structure in the middle of the winter when it's cold as they do in the springtime when it's more moist. What is that all about?
Absolutely. And so we have a special diamond stone on our machine. We use a Montana machine where we run the skis over, and it puts a new structure in the ski. It actually helps the ski run much better in this kind of spring snow. Typically, it's a little bit more firmer. We want a little bit better pattern in the snow. So when we run it over the stone, it puts a nice pattern on it, and it helps it glide way, way easier, and it's not so sticky and sluggish.
So that's kind of like the treads on a tire, right?
Exactly. Yeah, so we're putting a new pattern on the ski. You know, obviously, if you get a lot of scratches, the ski's not going to run as smooth on the snow surface, so we definitely want to get it back smooth, get the base totally cleaned up, wax edge, and you have you out there running way better than you ever have.
And truly, a tuned ski makes turning and skiing or snowboarding that much easier. It's a huge difference.
Absolutely, and with the conditions firmer in the morning, you know, definitely have us check out your equipment. We can always help you out there with a couple different things for sure.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.
Great to see you. We're here every single day from 8 to 8. Our phone number is 970-476-5500. You can still catch us at doublediamondvail.com.
Yeah, Brian. All right, we have weather coming up, and I've got a Lens of the Day report. We'll be right back.
Here at Beaver Creek, your day doesn't just end with skiing and riding on the slopes. There's so much more that happens right here on the plaza where we're standing, Sarah.
Absolutely. We always have something going on here in Beaver Creek, from our ice skating rink right behind us, that's open every day, to great offerings for the whole family. Thursday Night Lights is a huge tradition here. Our glowworm ski down and fireworks every Thursday, to our Fun Fest every Saturday afternoon with games where kids can win prizes. So much going on. You'll always want to check beavercreek.com to take advantage of what we've got going on after you're done with the ski day.
And then, of course, you always bring in new things to each and every season. Tell me about this Beaver Creek Extraordinaire.
Beaver Creek Extraordinaire is our new après-ski offerings during our holiday time. So during holiday, President's Week and spring break, complimentary activities on the plaza here, movies, food, so much more. Check it all out, beavercreek.com.
Oh, that's right. Don't miss it. beavercreek.com. Go check it out.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label. A record deal? Unbelievable.
Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment. You see the crowd, you see the emotion. You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on Verizon.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Hey, you were looking at a live shot from the Gore Range, and the sun is just starting to come out and really kind of kiss the top of the peaks this morning. And thankfully, I just made my way to the top of Keystone Mountain, so I'm standing around 11,640 feet at the moment at the top of Durkin Mountain, and the sun is just really very nice and fresh up here, which is making things much warmer than it was at the base. But you know, I do think that Keystone probably has some of the best views of any of our Vail resorts, some of the best vistas. And today's gonna be a great day to see all of them because we are expecting nothing but sunshine in the forecast, maybe a little bit of cloud cover as part of this next system that's starting to move in tomorrow. Now, our highs are going to be in the upper 30s on the valley floor, but you know what? If you come up on the mountain, the temperatures are going to be in the 30s as well. So it's going to be just a warm day no matter where you're headed, if you're coming out to enjoy a few runs or if you're going to be, you know, down in town, maybe actually going for a run on some of those cleared off sidewalks. I would wait for a little while until things really start to heat up and melt off because there are some icy patches to be had out on the roads and also on some of the sidewalks early this morning. Now, we're going to be seeing this sunshine throughout the day today, and it's also officially the start of spring at 3:58 p.m. The sun will be directly over the equator, and we will be kicking off our spring equinox. So tomorrow is the first full day of spring, and as such, we're going to have some snow in the forecast. Now, according to OpenSnow.com, this system is really going to be favoring the southern mountains, and they're saying anywhere between about 6 to 12 inches there. As far as what we're looking at with that accumulation, it's kind of people aren't really agreeing with how much accumulation we're going to be getting. I would say we're going to see some accumulation. How about that? But right now, let's take a look at your lens of the day. I would say a highlight lens is going to be the way to go. Check out this sunshine, huh? Gorgeous.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, time now for your Eyepieces and Goggle Bar Lens of the Day. We provide you with good information to let you know what kind of goggle lenses you need to have in your goggles depending upon the light conditions for the day. Today we're going to have mostly sunny skies. Later on in the afternoon we may see some clouds. So one of your options is to have a goggle where you can swap out the lenses on a regular basis. Now this particular goggle though, this is called the Zeal. This is the Zeal Hatchet. This particular goggle has an automatic lens, which is also polarized, so you don't need to change your lens at all. This one will adjust. It'll get lighter and darker depending upon the light conditions. It'll go from roughly 18% allowing less light in to 38% allowing more light in, and it has the new rail lock system, so you can change the lenses quickly if you needed to change them, or you can even just pop it up if for some reason your goggles are starting to fog up and you need to get some air in there to release some of the fog. That's a great option. This particular goggle fits really well, 3 layers of foam, fits most faces. This is the Zeal Optics Hatchet, and this is available at Eyepieces and the Goggle Bar. All right, we're taking a break, and then in the studio, Father Brooks Keith standing by with Rick. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready to be enlightened? Father Brooks has joined me, and he enlightens the entire studio when he just walks in. Thank you for being here, and thank you for what you bring.
I know about enlightenment.
It helps. It helps.
Hey, everybody. Rick's wearing he's modeling the Lenten color there.
I tried for you.
The color purple. No, that's the total season in the church.
There
That's
you go.
fantastic.
There you go.
But besides your excellent shirt this morning, it's Raise a Paddle Day here at 10 Lake. Do everybody know? Can we just practice the raising of a?
It's pretty easy.
Of a paddle.
We can do this. We can raise a paddle.
Yeah.
Anybody can raise a paddle.
Well, that's the whole theme. Is I'm going to challenge everybody out there in TV world to raise a paddle this season. So I've been at multiple fundraisers recently. Habitat's Carpenter Ball, Habitat for Humanity, fantastic organization, fantastic event. I have watched the community come around and support Lauren Mutter's family, Mike and Terry Mutter. They suffered the loss of the death of their daughter, and some private things as well that we can't talk about. But you know how you go to these fundraisers, and people bid $25,000, $30,000, the big ones, and then at the very end they say, if you can raise a paddle for $100, you know. And everybody that didn't get a chance to go to Tahiti or Italy or ski somewhere amazing. Everybody gets a chance to give.
Right. And this is your opportunity to do that.
This time in the Valley is an excellent chance to give.
And if it's the only, like you said, if you didn't win the big trip or you didn't win the fly fishing adventure or whatever, you can still give. You can still raise that paddle.
Well, everybody's
just
watching.
Take your number.
Yeah, exactly.
And take it down. No
Everybody's
problem.
watching in these fundraisers back and forth, the 4 people that actually can go on these trips.
Right.
But my point is that the rule in our church is everyone can do something. Everyone can do something. And in our valley, hey, TV world, everybody needs to do something right now. For this to work, for our community to be supported, we're coming into a time when food banks get a little low. We've got habitats building like crazy out in Gypsum. We've got plenty of opportunity. Everybody can do something.
Well, it's good to talk about that because we gear up so intensely during the holiday season to give, whether it's money or food or
That's
whatever.
Exactly right.
And then we kind of get back in our rut and we kind of take a step back and, oh my gosh, can I make it through to the end of the season? Think about those around you. They're in the same boat and maybe not quite as doing as well as you are.
Well, and the real reason isn't about them, it's about us. Because in the late winter, it's intense. In families, marriages, households, it's intense. A lot of blowouts are happening, a lot of face plants, not on the ski mountain. If we give to other people, it elevates, it takes our mind off ourselves, and I'm all about taking my mind off myself. Ooh, horror show. But if I'm working for somebody else, if I'm giving to somebody else, if I'm seeing to somebody else's needs, my life is put into a completely different perspective.
How do we raise the paddle today? How do we do it? For those viewing us today.
Sure.
Where to go? How do we do it?
Watch this network. Read the Veil Daily. Check into any nonprofit caring, Salvation Army, Habitat for Humanity. Walk into any of our churches, 23 congregations, 2 Jewish congregations. There are plenty of ways to help and to get involved somewhere to raise a paddle. You have a gift to give, and only you can give the gift. Everybody can do something.
Thank you. You have a gift too.
Bless you.
Thank you for being here.
Okay.
Glad to have you here.
Everybody,
raise a paddle.
Linton shirt.
There
Linton
it is.
shirt. Look
There
at
it
there it is.
Raise a paddle today. It's your opportunity. Again, and anything matters. That's the thing, is it doesn't have to be the big $4,000, $10,000. Give anything you can. And stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Talk about super Mazzy. This is Mazzy Smith. She is our executive producer's daughter. She is 4, and she is a total shredder. I'm calling it right now. We're going to play this video when Mazzy is standing on the podium at the X Games. I mean, girlfriend has some skills. My gosh, I think she is just fearless. My goodness, she goes so much faster than I think I'll probably ever go on the mountain. But hey, testament to the ski schools that we have in Vail and Beaver Creek. 4 years old. She's amazing. And I'm walking around here at the top of Keystone, and you can hear it's a little crunchy. It's springtime here in the Rockies, and that means that first thing in the morning, the snow is really going to be fast. And then as it softens up, especially today with the temperatures we're going to be seeing, it is going to get pretty warm, and that means that then you're going to kind of be slowing down pretty quickly. So just be aware of those changing conditions on the mountain. It can be a little bit abrupt, a little bit alarming. You'll be cruising down, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like you get stuck a little bit. So just be aware that that might be happening. But 39 is like the number of the day. It's the temperature we're going to be reaching on the valley floor, also the temperature we're going to reach mid-mountain here at Keystone today, and it's the high for tomorrow as well. So 39 degrees. That's what you need to remember, and also remember your Supergoop sunscreen, because we are expecting sunshine all day long today, and then not again probably for the next 5 days or so. We do have a system moving in, and it looks like it really could bring some big snow, especially for the southern mountains. Coming up next, we still have an entire hour of Good Morning Vail, more views from here at Keystone, and more information from Rick and Mark over in the Vail Valley.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot from Blue Sky Basin, and blue it is. Wow, what a gorgeous day today. We are out on the back patio, and it's blue sky down here as well, and it is definitely chilly this morning. You've heard from Ashley over in Keystone. It's 2 or 3 degrees there. We're down about 8 or 9 degrees here in Avon, with a little bit of wind swirling around the studio here. We're in the Seasons building, and the wind definitely kind of curls around this concave-shaped building, and it is a little chilly. We do have Mark out there in Lion's Head as well. He's been dealing with the elements. It's nice in the sunshine, but in the shade, it's a little bit chilly. I do want to mention from the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, Love for Liz. This is going to be tonight, March 20th, from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. This is a situation where Liz is battling her second bout of cancer, and this is a way to give back. The Vail Valley Charitable Fund is an amazing organization right here in the Valley that definitely gives back. This is a suggested donation of $25 at the door, and all the proceeds are going to help Liz. Again, this is called Love for Liz. She's already had 2 major surgeries and 30 rounds of chemo or more. This is from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Main Street Grill tonight. You just heard from Father Brooks. Raise your paddle. Get out there and try to help somebody. This is a great opportunity. Love for Liz. She's a longtime local. You can give tonight right at Main Street Grill, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Again, $25 gets you in the door, and it's just a suggested donation. Mark, you have been out in this morning. I wanted to thank you for last night and congratulate all of those at Beaver Creek, the seniority banquet. And Mark, I also want to thank the behind-the-scenes crew from TV8. They worked tirelessly for us out there last night.
They made us look so good. I want to thank them also. And the third member of our team, Ashley, great job, even though she can't hear us because she's at Keystone. Spring Back to Vail coming our way in less than a month. Spring Back to Vail is kind of the way to celebrate springtime in the mountains after such an amazing season. April 11th through the 14th. Live music for both nights, Friday and Saturday, has been announced. So on Friday night, it's going to be Warren Haynes and Government Mule at Ford Park. And then on Saturday, it's going to be the sounds of Steel Pulse and Xavier Rudd. Now, along with live music that is free during the daytime, Saturday at Midvale, a Tiki's and Tunes Luau, and then Sunday, it's going to be the 17th annual World Pond Skimming Championships at Golden Peak. A lot of fun. Hands down, one of the biggest parties of the year in the sunshine during the spring. That's Spring Back to Vail taking place April 11th through the 14th. Now, some big news just announced around the Lake Tahoe area. A few of the different resorts, Heavenly, North Star, California, and Kirkwood, have all announced, due to their record-breaking snowfall that they've seen in the month of February alone. For example, Heavenly has received 270 inches, North Star 286, and Kirkwood 271. All 3 resorts are extending their season. So this is what it looks like. Heavenly, planning to stay open through April the 28th, and then a bonus 3-day weekend, May 3rd through the 5th. North Star extending the season through April the 21st, and then Kirkwood extending the season through April 14th, along with a bonus 3-day weekend, April 19th through the 21st. Now, this is all obviously weather pending, and keep that in mind. And Breckenridge right here in Summit County over the pass, staying open now through Memorial Day. All right, coming up in the next hour, Good Morning Vail for our Wednesday edition. SOS Outreach will be in the studio. Also, we have a watch and win, and we're going to introduce you to Ruggs Benedict. We're going to go back to Keystone, check in with Ashley, and more from Lion's Head. We'll be right back.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label. A record deal? Unbelievable.
Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment. You see the crowd, you see the emotion. You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on Verizon.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now is the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's talk about things that are being changed over the course of, the next handful of years moving forward through Vail Resorts to really enhance the guest experience. Now, capital improvements, we have a couple of different things we want to talk about. The newest thing they're going to be focusing on, really to make the experience for the ticket purchaser or the skier or the snowboarder to not have to go and stand in line to buy those tickets. So some of the newer things, it's called direct-to-lift access. So you can actually purchase your lift tickets, or you'll be able to, in advance. And then if you have an RF-enabled lift ticket device on your phone, you can bypass the lift ticket window altogether and go right to the lift. And there's going to be roving ticket agents at all the base areas over the, as we move forward into 2019 and 20 and moving forward again to really make that experience much more user-friendly and more efficient. Along with the direct-to-lift access, big improvements with snowmaking. So specifically right here where we are in Vail and in Lions Head. Now, in the years past, Born Free has always been the first trail to open with the snowmaking. Their plan is to enhance the internal snowmaking ground system and the foundation of snowmaking and have more snowmaking available at the Mid-Vail area to allow for more skier and rider access early season before Thanksgiving. That's the plan for right here in Vail. More improvements at Keystone, Breck, and also right in Lions Head and also for Beaver Creek. All right, Rick has a look at your weather forecast coming up next. We'll be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Look at this amazing view. This is off the back patio here at TV8. This is what we get to look at from our offices here at TV8 in Avon, looking up to Beaver Creek. That is one of my favorite runs, the farthest right run there. That is the men's downhill course. I absolutely love that run, especially later in the season when it gets a little bit softer instead of glowing blue. Speaking of blue, that is exactly what we want for the state of Colorado. That means we are above 100% of average snowpack. You know I'm the snowtail guy. You know I'm going to give you the snowpack, and I love it when it says 142% for the entire state. The southern part of the state for a long time, you guys, we were in the 60s or 70 percentile. We're now at 151%, 155%. That is great news for them. In our drainage, the Colorado River drainage, we're at 140%. That is perfect. We will take it. Looks like it's going to be a great year for water for the summer. Whether you're a paddler, whether you're a rafter, whether you're a fisherman, whether you want to go hiking, it all looks good right now, but we don't know how the melt-off is going to be. We also don't know about the fire danger for the summertime. For Colorado, for today, it's going to be a beautiful day. Again, talking about blue, we've got blue skies coming your way. Booming blue and 42. That'll happen somewhere in this valley for today. 57 degrees down in Denver. 40 for Vail. Again, this is Vail Village. When you're up on the mountain, you're going to be at 30-ish degrees, about 10 degrees cooler. 46 for Avon, and we might peak out at about 50 degrees down in Eagle. However, this is all going to change. Look at this forecast. 4 of 5 days of snow coming your way. Everybody's kind of downgrading the storm right now. We're down to about 13 inches on the heaviest snow total and down to about 5 inches on the light side, but we do think we're going to get some snow. This weather's brought to you by Christie Sports. Great opportunity. I just saw them a couple weeks ago and got some new skis from them. Absolutely fantastic skis. Maybe go check them out and get a new tune on your ride if you don't want new ones. We're going to take it over to Keystone. Ashley is standing by.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Hey, thank you, Rick. So I'm at the top of Keystone this morning. A lot of work taking place. We got the cats out. Let me see if I can spin you around. Got the cats out, got a lot of people up here just kind of working on the decks and out in the sunshine. But something that's kind of cool from Keystone, you can really see so much of the terrain in Summit County, and that includes the brand new avalanche scars that have been been a result of the avalanches taking place here in Summit County. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there's the scar that's right on the bottom of Peak 1 that's been there since the 1920s. That's the first one that you see kind of when you come in from the Eisenhower Tunnel. Then if you just look over to the left, there's a bigger avalanche scar that just happened, and that's right at the base of Peak 1. And the running joke over here in Summit County is that they're opening a new ski resort there. They're not, but the run is wide enough that it certainly looks that way. So again, you know, that avalanche danger, make sure you know exactly what you're doing before you even think about heading into the backcountry. Now, something that's really cool about the month of March here at Keystone, at least this month of March, it is the snowiest March on record for the resort since it opened in 1970. So that is really saying something. 85 inches so far. That's over 7 feet in the month of March alone. And that's next to the next snowiest date is December of 1996 when they got 90 inches here. So that's over 20 years ago that we've seen this kind of snow here at Keystone. And like Rick was just saying, with the accumulation that we're expecting in the next couple of days, they could surpass that number too. So really exciting to be here in the month of March at Keystone. And also don't forget that they have night skiing going on all the way through March 24th. Coming up, we are going to take you to one of our favorite little places to stay. It's kind of like a hidden gem in Avon.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Imagine giving your kid a healthy smile. Imagine helping their teeth become 4 times stronger while preventing cavities up to 40%. Act Kids Fluoride Rinse. Flavors so delicious, your kids will love to swish. Stop imagining. Start acting.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon, and I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast, tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house.
but we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well, as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make mine house your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen-size beds. The rest of them all have king-size beds. A total of 18 rooms, 14 king-size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen-size bed with a pull-out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone. Personally, we don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home, so make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This right here is a shot looking off towards the southwest from the top of lift number 3 out of Midvale. That's the Wildwood Express.
That shot was so beautiful that we lost Mark. He dropped into the back bowls and we lost him forever. Maybe we can get him back into the Lion's Head region. I do want to mention it's going to be beautiful, but it's cold this morning. Look at these temperatures, 7 to 10 degrees. I'm looking at the thermometer here at TV8. It's 10 degrees. It's going to get up into the 30s though, possibly even 40 degrees by 4 p.m. We do have a full moon, and so it's going to be bright tonight. This is a quick look forecast for you of all 4 of our mountain regions regions and our mountains up here in Keystone, Breckenridge, Vail, and Beaver Creek, all in that 30 to 40 degree range. Breck is going to be the coolest at 30 and Vail at 40. Valley floor is going to be even warmer than that. Sunshine on tap for today. However, everything changes late today into tomorrow. Lots of clouds for tomorrow, and then we've got snow potentially for the next 4 days starting on Friday. This weather is brought to you by Inspirato. Stay tuned. More Good Morning Vail coming your way.
In 1969, engineers put a man on the moon. With technology less powerful than any smartphone, I became an engineer because of them. Now I'm at Verizon building a powerful 5G experience for America. We call it 5G Ultra Wideband. When I think of where people might go with it, I think of them.
Roger, understand. Go for landing.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Oh, it is beautiful out here at Midvale today. Lots of snow, bright blue skies, beautiful views, gourmet restaurants, and everything in between. Now, if you want to own a piece of this, if you want to be a part of the Vail Valley, it's well worth it, but it comes at a price. Now, joining us today, I've got Greg and Connie, and they are the owners of Vail Property Brokerage. They've been around Eagle County for more than 25 years. Eagle County's only buyer-broker company. Tell us all about what makes you different, Connie.
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors, and as you said, a buyer. We specialize in representing buyers at the moment. And what our goal is to help clients find properties that don't not only fit their lifestyle, but make financial sense.
Okay.
And that's a little bit trickier than you might think, given the prices here in Vail.
Greg, you call yourself a wealth intelligence team. What does that mean, and how do you differ from other realtors?
We're not in the advice and counsel business because we want to be, Mark. It's because our clients care about money. And they're very astute. They've had very successful careers. And as a result, they understand diverted costs of capital. If they buy something in Vail, they're not in the stock market. And this is where we try and make the difference. We don't really talk about lifestyle that much. We're all about asset valuation. Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. We have a 40-year background with $1 billion of completed transactions, part of which were in corporate America on the West Coast, and a lot of it was here. Yeah. So we understand our clients, we understand what they're worried about, and we try and produce data that speaks for itself. Okay. They don't have to they don't have to trust us. It's just, here are the facts. How do you want to proceed?
Okay, Connie.
We operate with our clients as fiduciaries, much like their accountant or their CPA or their attorney would. So we represent the client in all manners and of what they're looking for, okay, and advise them as to if this is the right thing for them. They know that they love Vail. They know that they love skiing or the summer or whatever. It's our job to help them find a property that meets their financial goals as well, given our data and our analysis.
Okay.
And we're very, very committed to our clients because they're investing their two most precious things, time and money. You can make more money, but time is what it is. So as a result, they want to be with friends and family, creating experiences and memories that last a lifetime.
A legacy asset.
And a legacy asset really seems to be what is important to our clients. So our best advice is don't look for houses. I know you're looking for a house.
Right.
Look for an agent, because if you find the right agent, he'll find you the right house. And that is my best advice. I know you're not looking for a broker, but believe me, you can't know what you don't know. So you have to find a guard dog.
Right.
And we are the bulldog of the guard dog team.
Okay. Now, Connie, the family gathering places, you want to have that for more than your lifetime. You want to have it for generations upon generations, right?
Absolutely. It's a legacy asset. And when you're placing your well and hard-earned monies, you want it somewhere where you're hopeful that your money's going to grow. And Vail has continued to be an appreciating asset for the entire time that we've been here. You can't say that of the stock market.
And we expect that to continue. We think portfolio diversification should come into play, and all we ask is for you to look around, then you decide what's best for you and the family.
I love it. Thanks for both of your time today. Good to see you. Give Greg and Connie a call or go to vailpropertybrokerage.com. An amazing wealth of information on that website, and it is beautiful out here. Come be a part of the Vail Valley today.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
That's who's bringing you this weather. This shot right here is brought to you by the extraordinary Ashley Pearl over in Keystone. She did an extraordinary job last night with the Beaver Creek Seniority Banquet. Thank you so much for that beautiful shot. Perfect grooming over there, perfect blue skies. It is going to be a wonderful day. If you like powder, today is not your day. If you like sunshine, perfect grooming, today might be your day. We are dominated by high pressure. We're going to see blue skies. With high pressure like this, you're also going to see a little bit of wind. We've actually got some already here on the back patio at TV8, and that high pressure is going to break down. If you look out into California and into Oregon, that is where the moisture is coming from later tonight, probably super late tonight, but really more like tomorrow night when it finally gets here, and could bring us a bunch of snow on the way. But today, dominated by high pressure, again, bright blue skies, lots and lots of sunshine. You're going to need that sunscreen for sure for today. The temperatures around the high country going to be beautiful for today. In the valley floor, you're going to be 10 degrees cooler than up on the mountain at least. Add a little wind chill when you're skiing and riding as well. High of almost 50 degrees down in Eagle, high of almost 60 degrees down in Denver. Vail's going to top out about 40 degrees and Avon at about 46 degrees. Again, a beautiful day on tap for us. The 5-day forecast, however, does show a change. Lots of clouds tomorrow. Tomorrow is that transition day. I think we'll see some wind. I think we'll see some clouds. And then Friday all the way through Monday, we do have a chance for some moisture coming our way, somewhere between 5 and 13 inches of snow before it moves out. Potentially Saturday and Sunday might be your powder days, so hopefully that happens. All right, Ashley, you brought us that extraordinary image earlier. We're going to take it back to you. Again, this is brought to you by Beaver Creek Extraordinaire. Don't know about it? Go to beavercreek.com, and we're going to take it to the extraordinary Ashley Prill next.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun & Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thanks so much, Rick. Oh, man, you are so good for my ego this morning. You know, it's also really good just for my soul is this view from Keystone. So this is looking off toward the outback. And, you know, it's something that's really cool about Keystone is that their mountains are progressive in their terrain. So there's 3 different mountains. And so you have Durkin Mountain, you have North Peak, and then you have the outback and the very, very back. And they kind of get a little bit more difficult as you go further backwards. And then you can also Mount Geo and Bald Mountain off in the distance, and these groomers are really nice today. And the key to getting out on the slopes today is to seek out the sunshine. Now that we are officially in spring with the equinox beginning today at 3:58 p.m., this is your time to get out on nice fresh groomers first thing in that sunshine, and then kind of try to follow it throughout the day. It's going to be this experience for you. Head on over to Sun & Ski if you need to get any gear to get out here on the slopes. They have some pretty serious deals going on right now on winter apparel and also snow boots, which is appropriate considering our forecast.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation. Okay. And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
My name is Deb Duttmer, and I'm the manager of the Magic Bus preschool program. With the help of Vail Valley Foundation, the bus really brings the schools right to their neighborhood. You're setting the stage for the rest of their educational to be involved in.
Rebecca Gould has joined me here. We're going to talk SOS outreach. What does it mean? Rebecca, you said it off camera. I just want to go back to there right now. People thought about it was just on.
And we do that through mentor, core values, and obviously outdoor adventure activities. So we're much more than just a learn to ski and snowboard program. That is how our programs start. But we offer a 10-year progressive curriculum that follows kids, pairs them with a positive adult mentor, and they complete and then come full circle, really be successful and turn into leaders in their community. And through our curriculum and because of our amazing mentors, we are able to create that community for them to truly thrive.
Well, and they come home and their parents see it as well. In one weekend with you guys, the parents are like, wow, who is this kid? This is great. And let's talk about that. The number of kids touched this year, 4,500?
Exactly, across the country.
Wow.
So here in Eagle County, we were founded here. We're actually celebrating our 25th anniversary, which is, we're currently in 15 locations across 9 different states.
Unbelievable. I love it. I love the breadth of the reach now on something that started very small, but a very passionate start. But it's not just about on snow. It jumps into leadership within the schools. It jumps into leadership within the community. We've got a panel coming up to talk about that.
We do. So tomorrow night, our Eagle County, so the kids that have been in our mentoring-based program, this is their 3rd year in that. And the kids themselves select, they get together and they choose who are a few of the community leaders that we want to invite to come and be on this panel.
Interesting.
And so they have created an unbelievable slate of speakers for tomorrow night. The sheriff will be joining us, as well a member from the Colorado Parks and Wildlife. We also have one of our supporters and champions up at Beaver Creek Ski Patrol, Drew Dodd, who will be joining the kids as well. So it's a really diverse group. And the kids use this as an opportunity to find out what are opportunities for them once they graduate and help them discover what's next for them.
Tell me about the sort of the format for tomorrow night. Is it truly panel? We can question and answer and all of that, or do they kind of give a presentation and then question and answer? How's it work?
It's a hybrid. It's a little bit of both. And
Okay.
so our program manager, Brooke Carlson, will open and set the stage, and then the kids themselves will start asking direct questions to some of the panelists. So each of the panelists will do a little spiel as to who they are, what their role is, and kind of how they got to where they are today, to give the kids that background. And then it really is on the kids. This is their opportunity to connect and ask questions. And so we fully support them in that. And so it's a really beautiful evening. And our friends at CMC and Edwards host this event.
And on the 11th of April, coming up, it'll be here before we know it.
Oh, exactly.
You've got graduation of this year's crop. Tell me about that.
We do. So each year we recognize the kids that are graduating our university mentor program. So these kids have been in and completed all 4 years of community service, leadership development with their community mentors. And up at the Park Hyatt in Beaver Creek on the 11th, as you mentioned, we'll be celebrating this latest batch of graduates as they continue on into SOS Peer Mentor program.
Well, thank you so much for you do. Thank you for touching all of these lives, not only locally, but around the country now. And if you want more information, go to sosoutreach.org. That's sosoutreach.org. Or you can give them a call, 970-926-9292. Get involved because this does change lives. We're going to take it to Mark for a weather coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Here's a live shot from halfway up Mid-Mountain, Beaver Creek, Centennial area. This is called Spruce Saddle. This is the top of Chair 6 and the bottom of Chair 8. Sunshine in Beaver Creek today. It's going to be a nice day, whether you're in Vail, Beaver Creek, Keystone, or Breckenridge. This is your GMC-sponsored weather. GMC, the official vehicle partner for Vail Resorts. Here's a shot from the base of Lion's Head. The mountains are open for your skiing and riding pleasure for the day. They'll be open until about 4 o'clock, and we're going to have sunshine for a good part of that day. Maybe a few clouds towards the end of the afternoon, but for us in Vail, at the base of Vail Mountain, right here in Lion's Head, close to 40 degrees between 3 and 4 o'clock. Weather Service is calling for mostly sunshine all day long. We do have a low pressure system making a change in our weather pattern over the next 4 to 5 days after today. We expect to see some of that cloud cover possibly late afternoon, early evening. Today for Summit County, Keystone and Breckenridge, temperatures low 30s for Breckenridge, Mid-Mountain, close to 40 Mid-Mountain for Keystone where Ashley is today. Vail 40 degrees Mid-Mountain, nice and warm, 37 for Beaver Creek Mid-Mountain, and just sunny skies all around Eagle County today. It's been an amazing week, and our snow conditions holding in there, those cool mornings, pretty phenomenal. Once again, that weather report brought to you by GMC. Stay tuned. I've got a watch and win coming up next. All right, time now. You heard the jingle of joy. Don't call until the number shows up on the screen. We do watch and wins giveaways every day. Today in our prize package, we have the tried and true TV8 neck gaiter, a year-round hot accessory to have. Great for the wintertime and also even better for the summertime. A smaller 4-ounce can of Boost Oxygen. And the extra special prize today is a Winter Stick t-shirt. Now, Winter Stick Snowboard Company Surf Design started. This gentleman by the name of Dimitri started making Winter Stick boards back in the early 70s, 1972 to be exact. And I've got some friends that gave some rebirth to this company, and they're making some snowboards out of the West Mountain Chairlift back at Sugarloaf in Maine. It's pretty amazing. This is one of those t-shirts, and this is going to be one of those collector's items for sure. I'm looking for the 5th caller right now, number 5, not 1, not 2, 3, or 4. Pick up that phone and dial 970-754-8888. You got a can of Boost, you got a TV8 neck gaiter, and a very cool Winter Stick t-shirt. All right, we have more of the show coming up. We're taking a quick commercial break, and then we're going to introduce you to Rugs Benedict. We'll be right back.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Mandy Benedict here in the studio from Rugs Benedict Spring Clearance Sale. Let's stop right there. Spring Clearance Sale. That's for you. Tell me about it. You bought too much, didn't you?
I did. The markets were amazing. So we have incredible amount of new inventory, and our warehouse and showroom are kind of busting at the seams.
So it was put on you to say, okay, you bought too much. Now you need to clear some of this out.
We've got lots and lots of things on sale.
What is it?
So,
is it just rugs? Is it just carpet? What do we sell?
It's everything. So we have luxury vinyl plank, great for commercial products, commercial carpet. We have hundreds of area rugs on clearance,
okay.
Wood flooring, a lot of things that have been marked down quite a bit from our wood inventory, and then a tremendous amount of savings on our wall-to-wall carpeting that can be installed immediately.
I love it. Huge sale coming your way. Spring clearance sale. I want to lift this up real quick because I want to show the viewer this together. You could literally put this in your house on the main floor in the great room and knock it out of the park.
Yes, and that's one of the fun things about Rugs Benedict is you're able to see the wood flooring with the carpet, with the rugs, with the window coverings that kind of pull everything together and get a full feeling of what you're creating inside your space.
Very cool. Let's start with this piece here. What are we looking at? And it's got a nice feel, pretty tight weave.
Yes, so this is an antique reproduction as far as style, but using modern colors.
Okay.
And it just has that really nice, soft feel to it. and comes in many different sizes. So if you're looking to do a great room or a stair runner or a dining room, something in your powder room, we've got all the sizes to create whatever space you need.
Very nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. Then let's switch to this, because you're not just a carpet store. You're not just a rug store. We've got hardwoods. We've got wall coverings. You've got it all.
We do. We specialize in pre-finished wood flooring, engineered options. We do site finishes as well. We do solid as well. But we have hundreds of different options to choose from, and large display floors, so you can really see what a bigger space is going to look like in your home.
Well, and that's what I love about your showroom, is you do have the larger format pieces. So even bigger than someone's great room or bigger than someone's office that they're going to redo, but they can walk in and they can literally pull it and say, I want to match this up, and you've got it right there.
Yes, and then they can see, oh, this is something I like. There's a tremendous amount of character to it, and that's what I'm looking for. Or, wow, I don't like that in a big piece at all. I really want something that's more monochromatic.
Engineered floor. People have this little stigma in their head. They want real hardwood. Not so much up here. Is that right?
True. So it is real hardwood on the top, and there's, just as a bridge would be engineered, there's stability created by creating cross layers. Wood only expands and contracts primarily one direction. So they create stability through engineering the base of the floor, and in our dry climate, it really supports it from creating big gaps like you get in the solid wood floors.
Right.
So we have solid installed in our store so you can see the difference, but we do probably 98% of our projects are engineered, because you can get up to 10-inch wide, really long planks, even up to 16-inch wide, really long planks. Anything that you're looking for, we can create in an engineered floor.
Tell me your hours, and how long does this sale go on?
The sale is through the end of April,
Okay.
and it's 9 to 5:30, Monday through Saturday.
9 to 5:30. Do they come in and mention the sale? Do we have certain things tagged? How does that work?
Yeah, we have it tagged. It's unmistakable. When you come in the store, you can see all the great values that we've got going on.
Well, what if they want to buy some of the new stuff that you just bought? Can they buy new stuff too?
Absolutely. We've got tons of things and really good values that I found at market. So
sounds good.
Great options.
Thank you so much for being here. Rugs Benedict, located right here in Avon. Go see them every day but Sunday. A huge clearance sale coming your way. Stay tuned. Mark Sassy coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
This is what it looks like first thing this morning. We got here at 6:30, not a soul around now. It's business as usual. A lot of people here to play and ski and snowboard on Vail Mountain. Sunshine is out. It's warming up nicely. A day for sunscreen for sure. And don't just apply it once. Apply it a plethora of times over the course of the day. Lots, because the sun's going to be out all day long. Our temperature is midday. Mid-mountain, believe it or not, for Vail, close to 40 degrees. And our base temperature, not much warmer, so not a big swing between the base and what you're going to find up on the mountain. We're starting to see that snow soften up a little bit. Once again, this time of the year, you want to kind of chase the sunshine and ski on the snow that's been thawed out a little bit earlier. It's going to be a little bit softer under your feet, like Rick was talking about before. Then your fillings won't get jostled out of your teeth. Your 5-day forecast: Thursday, cloud cover rolls in, 39 for a high. Friday, 60% chance of some snow, 30 degrees for a high. Saturday, 20% chance of snow. Sunday, 40%. Monday, 35%. So our percentages are not too big, but we do have good, cool temperatures coming our way, changing what we've been experiencing for the past 5 days. So that could mean for some snow coming your way. All right, this weather report has been brought to you by Oakley. They are the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor for Vail Resorts. I've got my Oakley hijinks on right now. Get some Oakleys today. Stop by Eyepieces and check them out. All right, we have more of the show coming up after the break. Lion's Head Jewelers in the studio with Rick.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along. and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
It is time for your bling segment. We're going to talk bling, a whole bunch of it. Maria Redkina has joined me from Lion's Head Jewelers, also Lamina. You brought some new product. Some of it I love. Most of it I love. And you talked me into the bracelet. It's just you're wearing the wrong sweater, the wrong color palette with this one. But it's nice. Tell me what you got.
So I did bring a lot of color. There is some gold and diamond things, but I kind of wanted to show you the other side of Lamina Jewelers in Lion's Head, basically, because I normally bring the interactive things, you know, the rings that change from a ring to a bracelet, rings that are set on ball bearing, they move, the diamonds that are set loose, which we are known in town for.
Right.
But the other side we're known in town for are our colored stones. We have huge collection, and it really depends what are you guys looking for, but we pretty much got it all, and this is just a very, very teeny tiny sample that I brought in today.
Yes.
So the very first one right here is very interesting. This is actually a boulder opal from Australia. They call them boulder opal because, you know, it doesn't look as fine as opal when you think of it.
Right.
So basically, if you turn it around, it does have the boulder on the back of it, and that's basically the matrix where the opal is born.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is your most raw form, the most natural raw form of opal you can find. And as you can tell, it's still beautiful. It has a lot of blue in it. It has a lot of play of colors in it still. This is set beautifully in 14 karat white gold with little charms and little diamonds all the way around. And it's actually not just sliced perfectly flat. It does have a natural curve,
You're right.
just the way the natural opal grows on top of the boulder.
Okay.
So it's very, very interesting. We have quite a bit of different ones. Some things with a different color. Some things will have more opal, less boulder showing. So a lot of different things. You guys really have to check out both galleries to see the whole collection of them. Here in the center, we have a collection by Bellari, which is probably something my very favorite this season, because I love the combination of blue and rose gold. Here we have a combination of London blue topaz and a Swiss blue topaz, all set in 14 karat rose gold, absolutely gorgeous. The bangle right here is probably one of the most favorite things of her collection that I have right now in the store. So we have London blue topaz mixture in the center with iolite and other semi-precious stones. That's very unusual that she's using in her collections. And then a combination of Swiss blue topaz as well. It's a very comfortable bangle. It has a beautiful clasp on the side. It sits very, very well on Again, probably I have too dark of an outfit today to show you what it looks like, but it's quite dressy. It's very, very nice, very
well,
usual.
And you need to come into the store to see that, because I'm sure even with our lighting here at TV8, we're not picking it up like you would see it in your studio.
Exactly, exactly. You guys really need to look at her collection. Here in the center, we also have a morganite. Morganite is one of the hottest colored stones right now on the market. It became quite popular. I would say picked up about 5 years ago. We've done very well with it. So we have huge collection between both Lions and Lamina right now. Okay. This is basically your aquamarine in peach color. Same family of stones. They're great because they're always eye clean, so there are no inclusions or anything. They look very diamondy, but the prices are a lot better. Basically, for the money you would spend on a small diamond, you can get a big morganite. Sure. They're typically set in rose gold because they just look better in it. And the last necklace that I have here is actually a little bit out of that interactive collection.
Mechanical, yep,
yeah.
There you go.
So the center diamond is actually sat on a chain, so it moves a lot. Basically, it repeats your heartbeat. And what's interesting, it's actually not a solitary stone in the center. There's a cluster of stones. There are about 4 different stones, 4 marquise, and actually a princess cut in the center. So you get a big look, again, for a little bit less of money.
I like it. I'm going to come back to this real quickly. Tell me your hours before I go here.
So we open 10 to 9 every day, guys. Please stop by. We're doing some spring specials, I'm sorry. So we're doing about up to 30% off right now.
I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely check out both of their locations, and the depth in this stone is what I really want you to see. Again, hard to tell here in the studio, but the depth of that stone is absolutely phenomenal. Stay tuned. Just a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Some people want to know, is it easy to get around Breck?
It's so easy. They have condos you can ski right out of.
Chairlifts are great. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain, then you ski down the mountain. They take you up the mountain.
I know that TV8 works. I mean, I can just tell from my weekly Good Morning Vail spots that I have on Thursdays. You know, I have guests come and I'll see them in the village, or I'll see them out and about, and they'll say that they saw me there and they were, you know, interested in that product, or they'll come shop with us. I know that TV8 works through that experience, and I can't think of a better medium than TV8 throughout the whole state of Colorado for advertising for Vail area.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit, we're hot, we can't be stopped. We got the spirit, we're hot, we can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those
I absolutely love that commercial because that could be me out there with my daughter doing that. I love that commercial. Great fun. Thank you for staying tuned to Good Morning Vail for our show today. Join us tomorrow morning. We're going to be live in Beaver Creek for tomorrow. Also, signature clubs. What are the different signature clubs? Which one fits your needs? You can tune in tomorrow morning. Also, the storm that's on the way for us. Right now, it's bluebird and beautiful out there. It is chilly. Bundle up this morning. Layer up with that sunscreen. Drink lots and lots of water. But then there's a change on the way. What are we going to see in terms of snow? I don't think it's really going to happen for tomorrow, but I think the rest of the week is going to be pretty darn snowy. Let's take a look now with Ashley out there riding on the hill. Ashley, I'm jealous of what you get to do. Have some fun out there.
I'm Michaela Schifrin with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8.